Carrie, speaking of changing environments and maybe bringing someone into the daylight, we are going to change someone else's environment this morning. And I'm going to just say, surprise, Adam. Good morning, Adam.
Good morning.
So we can't stand it. We didn't want to wait any longer, Adam. We know you have an update to a story you shared with us a few weeks ago. It's behind the curtains, y'all. So this is Adam Rothenberg, our interview king. He's the one that has done like almost 2,000 interviews with celebrities and Broadway stars, and is what I'm gonna say. He is the go-to person. So Adam, would you share the behind the scenes story to, I guess, to update us on the behind the scenes story that you told before?
Yes, I will. And I'll just say, speaking of changing environments, I am in a new environment. The reason I was banished last week is because I moved and I am in a new place now. So I'm so happy to be back. And I do have, so that's one update. And then I do have an update. So a few weeks ago, I got to interview Katie Segal, who you may know from Married with Children. And she, during that interview, I had asked her to sign a copy of the cassette single from her debut album. And when I showed it to her at the interview, she was like, "Oh my God, she didn't even have a copy herself." So I had her sign it. And after the interview and for the weeks following, I kept thinking to myself, I should have given it to her. I should have given her the cassette. I could just tell how much she wanted it. So last week, I actually got an opportunity to see the off-Broadway show that she's in. And after the show, I was lucky to get to see her again. And I had brought the cassette with me, and I said to her, I reintroduced myself. I said, we did an interview a few weeks ago, and she remembered me. And she's like, "Of course I remember you." And I said, "Well, at the interview, you signed the cassette single for me, and I could tell how much you wanted it. And I wish then I gave you the cassette single. So I brought it with me today to give it to you." And she was so appreciative. She was like, "Oh my God, that is so nice of you." And she just held it for a moment and looked at it, and she was very appreciative of it. So I feel very good that I could give it to her, and it's something that obviously meant a lot to her, and she didn't have it. So I'm glad that she has it now. And it made me feel good. And a week later, I still think about it, and it just makes me feel so good inside to know that now she has something that she has wanted.
Oh, I love that you're that way, Adam. I love the secret stories behind the curtain, don't you, Carrie? But like Adam is what we love about the stories.
That is so cute and sweet, Adam. And I can't believe you got that second opportunity to meet with her and you prepared and had the tape with you. So that's super. That's so you, Adam. It is so you.
Well, I feel very lucky too that I got the opportunity, because I went to see the matinee of the show, and sometimes the actors don't have time to greet fans after the matinee because they need that break before the evening show. And she was in a rush, but I saw her waiting outside for her car. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to take advantage of this moment and go up to her. And then I got to tell her, how much I enjoyed her in the show. So it was just a great moment all around.
You're so good at that, Adam. And I will say, Carrie, we're going to talk about Adam in front of Adam. I think we have a great advantage with Adam and Jill being the producers, like behind the scenes. They are what makes this show possible. So, Adam, we just want to say thank you out loud while you're sharing such a sweet story about you. If anyone's listening and you don't know how amazing Adam is, I think you should go and follow Adam on every platform because he is incredible. Let me say that.
Agreed.
Thank you. That is very kind.
Thank you, Adam.